Transformed woman does not wait for anyone before they begin to manage their finances. If you have to wait for a man to get into your life before you start managing your finances, it's a big problem. Learn to manage your finances as a single person. Think about your retirement. Start with budgeting. Have goals for your finances. Know where you want to get to by so time, because numbers don't lie. So you need to start figuring out, how much do I need for the lifestyle that I want? You don't want to get into a man's life to help you meet a need. You want to get into a man's life to be help meet. Both of you need to fulfill a certain purpose. And trust me, anything you want to do, anything you want to achieve or influence in God's kingdom require finances. So one way or the other, I'm not in the school of philosophy that God that's called you will make a provision. I know He will, but can you try as much as possible to establish yourself? Unless God give you specific instruction and say, don't go with anything, just like He told disciples. But trust me, if you're going into a full-time mission, or you're going into a full-time work on God's calling or purpose on your life, don't make your family suffer. Make sure that you have things in place. Make sure you have a storehouse in place. Even when it looks like everything will be all right, which I believe that when God calls you, He will provide. But I'm not a fan of you folding your hands, because even Paul was making tents. So there's a need for you to make a room for where God will bless, for what God will breathe on. So you need to learn skills. You need to have a plan on how you can actually get things done, and have a plan. Have a plan, have a savings. Some of our older men in ministry, some of their children don't want to follow their paths because they saw how much their parents suffered because of the work of the ministry. So they do not want to do it. They do not want to continue. But I tell you, if we have a plan for these children, if we have a plan on how we can sustain our family with whatever we have, it might be easy for these children to see what we see. I hope that helps someone.